Good morning. Here we are together again. Let's open those thighs, sit on down onto that tailbone, lengthen the spine, sitting up nice and tall and strong, sending the abs up into the ribs, getting even longer, pressing the hands together. Do some long, deep yoga breathing. So you want to fill both your lungs and your stomach with air fully and release that air fully with every breath. So I'll be quiet as we breathe in and out several times, connecting with our breath, connecting with this moment. Beautiful. As we continue connecting, I'm going to go ahead and offer our prayer. Please receive it with the love that it's intended and shift and change it in any way you need to fit your own spiritual tradition. Our dear Heavenly Father, we thank Thee for another wonderful day. We thank Thee for the blessing of being alive and living in this beautiful world. We recognize all the blessings that we receive from Thee, and we are so grateful. We offer Thee praise, love, and gratitude. Today, Father, we also ask that we might be blessed with health, with strength, with vitality, with endurance, with joy. Please bless us to use this energy to serve Thee and to serve all those around us, to bring light and love and channel Thy love into the world. Bless us this day to be able to release fears and anxieties, any stresses and tensions from the world around us, and instead to just be filled with Thy love. We say these things in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen. I'm going to just lay those knees down onto the floor as well as I can. Just bending forward from the waist. A nice little forward stretch. Wonderful. We're going to start with some spinal warm-ups. So we'll do our stomach grind. If you remember, we're going to do some nice big circles, working from the waist. As we come back, we're exhaling, squeezing those abs tight. As we come forward, we inhale, open the chest, bring that tummy forward, and then follow our breath around. Your circles might be bigger than mine. They might be smaller than mine, depending on your flexibility. So just go with your breath and do what your body can do. We're just waking up our spine, waking up our body. Really moving from the waist and not just the upper body, upper shoulders. And we're going to switch directions. Inhaling as you're forward. Exhaling as you squeeze and tighten all those abdominals. Beautiful. Sitting up tall, we're going to swoop the arms down and up. Inhaling to bring in light. And exhaling as we come back down and release. Inhaling, swooping up. Exhaling, swooping down. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling, swooping, reaching, exhaling. Wonderful. We're going to do our washing machine. Arms out. Hands to the shoulders, fingers in front, thumb behind, elbows high. As you inhale, bring the left elbow forward, So you exhale, we bring the right elbow forward. So follow your breath. Make sure we're keeping balance. And now we're going to inhale as the right elbow comes forward. Exhale as the left comes forward. Beautiful. Drop those arms. I'm feeling like I need to do a little bit of twisting already. So it's such early in the workout, we want to be really gentle and safe. So just inhaling nice and long. As we exhale, bring left arm to right knee, right hand behind you, and gently twist. Inhale again to lengthen. Exhale to gently twist. Coming out of that smoothly, sitting up nice and tall. Again, inhale to lengthen. Exhale, right hand to left knee, left hand behind you, and gently twist. Again, inhale to lengthen. Exhale to gently twist. That feels good. We have awesome bodies. We want to take care of our bodies. That's why we do this. We don't do this to prove anything. We don't do this to just look good. We do this because we love our bodies, we love ourselves, and we want to have a happy and healthy life. We're going to sit up onto our knees and do our camel. So if you remember, it's like riding a camel. So we're going to come forward and back to open. So exhaling, inhaling. Exhaling as you come forward, you tighten even the bottom, tighten those abs, and then you open fully. Beautiful. We're going to come down into bird dog. I need to move my mat forward just a couple inches, too close to the wall here. There we go. So come down into tabletop so we can move into, first we'll do cat-cow before bird dog. So we're going to have knees directly below hips, wrists below shoulders, fingers spread wide. As we do our cat-cow, the stomach drops, lifting the shoulders, dropping the stomach, lifting the head up to the sky, inhaling big as we do so. And then as we start our exhale, switching. Eyes move down, aim towards the knees, arching that back as big as you can. Your arch might get bigger than mine. It might not. Just trust your body. Do what your body can do. Inhaling, dropping that tummy, lifting, really welcoming light. Exhaling, flushing anything out of your body. Nice big arch. Inhaling, lifting that head. Exhaling, squeezing it all out and arching that back. Just follow your breath and continue 3 or 4 times. Beautiful. And come back to that flat back tabletop position. We're going to take right foot back, feet to the floor, bend that heel back away from you so you're getting a nice stretch in that lower leg. feels good. Bring the knee back, sending left leg back, feet, toes to the ground, heel back, press. Get a nice stretch. Wonderful. If at any time this is too much for your wrists, take a break, send them love, spread the fingers, make sure you're pressing into your fingers as well as the wrists. If it's still too much, go down onto your forearms. So with our hands planted, fingers spread, pressing equally into the fingers and into the palms. Going to keep our back flat, hips flat, right leg straight back. So we're not rotating it, we're keeping it flat. Sending the heel as far as we can towards that wall. Holding strong. And then bringing left arm forward. Elbow close to the ear, hand extended, fingers pointing out towards that front wall. Before coming down, we're going to tuck. So bring elbow and knee together, squeezing out the air. Inhaling, sending them back out straight. Exhaling, squeezing them. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Bring the hand down, send the leg back out, nice and straight. And then we're going to rotate the hips up, bend the knee, and just open our hip for a moment. Beautiful. Bringing it back, sending it out flat, flattening the hips, and then dropping the knee. Great job. We're going to send the left leg straight back, keeping the hips flat. The back as flat as we can. Making sure your tummy is engaged and tight, that your bottom is nice and tight as you're lifting that leg. Sending right arm forward and holding. Inhale, get really long. Exhale, bringing elbow and knee together, squeezing all your air out. Inhale to reach. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the hand down. Send the leg back out, flat. We're going to rotate it up. Open those hips. Bend the knee. Just lift that knee as high as you can. It might not get very high. We just want to open those hips. Beautiful. Twist it back nice and flat. Send it out straight. And bring it down. Stretching back into child's pose. Actively reaching as far forward as you can. Pressing the bottom back. Beautiful. Back up into tabletop. I'm going to move back into the bird dog. Right leg back. Keep those hips flat, tummy tucked. Tighten that bottom even more this time. Really tight. And send left arm out. Do you feel that power? And just as you're holding this pose, just see yourself bringing light in at your fingertips, sending it down through your body, flushing and dissolving anything and sending it at the bottom of your feet, anything we don't need, fear and anxieties, anger, frustrations, anything that's not healthy, anything that's not blessing you or helping you, just let it flush right out of your system. I'm going to take things to the side. So arm to the side, leg to the side, holding. And back, nice and long. Hand down. Rotate the hip, open it up. Bring that foot back. Opening those hips. Good. You might be able to get even higher than me. Just depends on how flexible and how open your body's feeling today. Just listen to your body. Flat. Send that leg back out. Really long. Really long. Keep that tummy tucked. Knee down. Good job. Stretch that out just for a moment. And back up into tabletop. Left leg back. Keeping those hips flat. Right arm out. Maybe want to check your bottom. Make sure you're keeping it nice and tight, that you're really lifting and tightening. Check your tummy. Make sure you're keeping it tucked. And we're going to take it out to the side. Arm out, leg out, extending. And back. Nice and long. Drop the hand. Feel yourself rotating those hips open. Bend the knee. Nice and big. Open those hips. And back down. Straight leg. Nice and long. Bring the knee down. And stretch it out. Wonderful. Coming back up. I'm going to go down onto our forearms. You bring the elbows down. Bring the fingers around. The fingers should be able to just barely wrap past the elbow, and that's how you know your distance is correct. You want to bring your shoulders directly above those elbows. Bring the palms out. Press the hands down into the earth. You're going to send one leg back, and then the other, and drop those hips nice and flat. You're going to have a lot of power. We're going to open up our power right now. So just breathing, holding, and if it's too much for you, you can go down on your knees and just keep that bottom lifted a little bit. Or you can do one knee at a time and just hold. We're being as powerful as we can right now, giving yourself permission to be strong. And then tighten the bottom and tuck up the tummy, holding strong. You are powerful. Beautiful, and rest. Good. Just draw on all the power that's within you. Invite the earth and the sky to hold you, to increase that power. Pressing palms back into the earth. Use your knees to help your bottom get up, and send those legs out. Tuck in the bottom, tuck up the tummy, and be powerful. Make sure you're breathing and keeping that core strong and tight. And down. Beautiful. Now, if you can stay up longer than me, that's fine. Listen to your body. Just honor wherever you are. One more time. We're going to come back up. Press those palms down. Whew. When you're ready, send those knees off the mat. Holding strong, tucking the bottom, tucking the tummy, holding it tight. Beautiful. Before coming down, we're going to send that bottom up into the sky. Might need to bring those feet forward just a little bit. And then bring the ears back in between the arms. You can tuck those knees if you need to. Beautiful. Knees down. Coming up. Send a little love into those forearms. Working hard. Beautiful job. You know, our bodies truly are amazing. And they really do need our help. They need us to take good care of them. And in return, they can take good care of us. And they can help our life to be more joyful. But we have to do our part. So as we're working through these exercises, we want to remind our body that it's a joint effort of body, mind, and soul. So that together, we're becoming stronger, and more beautiful, and more healthy, and more vibrant. But it takes working together. I'm going to tuck those toes. When we're ready, we're going to send that bottom back up into the sky in that dolphin. Send it back up. Bring the ears back by the elbows as much as you can. If you can straighten those legs, do it. If not, we're just going to keep them bent. Keep that bottom aimed up to the sky. Feel your chest pressing towards your thighs. And knees down. Off those elbows. Give those arms a little break. You feel your body just wanting to open, wanting to let all that beautiful light in, letting energy flood through you. You know, in the United States right now, we're going through a tough time as a country, and we're dealing with an election right now that's been really rotten, lots of slander and name calling and disaster. And I've been feeling that energy inside of me lately, and I just don't like it. And so today my intention is to just keep flushing it out of my body. Let the world do what the world's going to do. And instead just focus on me, making sure that I am being a channel of light in the world that's becoming dark and ugly, so that we can help that world to find some light as well. Send the palms back down, pressing down into the mat. Toes tucked. When I'm ready, send that bottom up into the sky, bring ears back, and maybe go a little taller. Beautiful. Knees back down. Wonderful job. We're going to turn over onto our back. Keeping those knees up, bring the back down. Stretching out those arms, reaching nice and long. Beautiful, just as long as we can. Plant the feet down into the mat, and then send the tummy down into the mat as well, like it's tied down, just really being pressed down into the mat. So even while I'm sending my arms out, I'm pressing my tummy down. I'm going to inhale and lengthen those arms. And as I exhale, I'm going to bring them up. Beautiful. If you can, keep your feet planted firmly. I still use mine a little too much as I'm coming up and down. As we inhale, we come down and lengthen. As we exhale, we come up. And just reach and just really stretch with every movement. Make sure you're keeping your breaths nice and long. You want the downward motion to be all one inhale, and the upward motion to be all one exhale, fully releasing it as you stretch forward. Beautiful. So I'm coming back down. Releasing the arms to be beside your hips, or you might want to open that chest a little bit, roll them back just slightly, and tuck those hands under the bottom for some extra support. I'm going to bring both knees up, keeping them straight up from the hips, and then ascending right leg out, holding it just a few inches off the mat. Point the toes, pull them back. Point the toes, pull them back. Just like you're pumping up some energy from the earth, letting it help you, hold you, give you anything that you need. Pumping, bringing it in, pumping. And be pressing down with your tummy still. We want to keep that lower back safe and also strong. We're pressing those abs down towards the mat. Beautiful. Bringing right knee up. Sending left foot down. Point the toes. Pull them back. Point the toes. Pull them back. Pressing my abs down towards the mat. And switch. I'm going to bring my head up and watch my feet. Bring those shoulders just off the mat now, so you're going to feel some pull in your upper abdomen as well as your lower. And switch. Bring those shoulders up a little more. So we're keeping the chest open, so we're lifting more from the chest. So you're going to want to feel the legs pulling and lifting from the lower abdomen, your chest lifting from the upper abdomen, and the middle being pressed down into the earth all simultaneously. Beautiful. For a moment while you're watching those toes and both legs out, really pressing strong down into the mat, and then lifting both knees. Bring the shoulders back down. Send both feet out again, pressing down into the earth with your abs. And then lifting those knees. And again, send them out, pressing into the earth with your abs. And then lifting. And again, out. Inhale, exhale, lifting. Inhale out. Exhale, lifting. Inhale out. Exhale, lifting. Inhale out. Exhale, lifting. Beautiful. Feet to the mat. Give those wrists a break. Reaching out nice and tall. Fingers together. And then twist them up towards the sky so the palms of your hands are aimed up to the sky, and bring them back as far as you can. Inhaling, lengthening. My arms don't twist really well, so yours might twist better than mine. Just listen to your body. And bring them back. Aim those palms up to the sky. Bring them down. One more time. Inhale all the way back. Exhale, let it go. Wonderful. Now we're going to rotate our shoulders, opening our chest as wide as we can, nice and big. Take our hands and clasp them underneath our bottom. So our hands are clasped, and then we're actively pressing the hands down into the mat, pressing the arms, shoulders down into the mat, keeping our neck safe. So we're not going to twist it. We're not going to move it. We're just going to make sure it's nice and soft. We're going to press the feet firmly into the mat and then lift. And if you can get even further than flat, then that's good. This is as far as mine go right now. Some people can really get a nice arch. So do whatever you can, but make sure that you're lifting just as fully as you can and engaging your arms, your abs, your stomach, your bottom, your legs, your feet. Everything should be engaged except your neck. And we're going to do some breath of fire. Now my arms were having a hard time with that, so I'm actually going to press my palms down into the mat instead of having them clasped. So you can do whichever way feels better to you, but keep that chest open, keep the hips lifted, and then continue breath of fire. Beautiful. We want to make sure our knees aren't drifting off to the side. So we're keeping them straight up towards the ceiling, pressing those hands down. We're going to take our right leg and send it out straight. So we're going to press really hard through that left leg, plant that left foot firmly, plant our hands firmly, and then send the left or the right leg out. Toes back and forward. Back and forth. Feel your power. You've got this. You're powerful. And then bring that right leg down, pressing the foot firmly into the mat, sending the left leg out, toes forward and back, forward and back. Be powerful. You are powerful. Pulling on that core strength, pressing still up into the sky, those hips and down. Good. Again, pressing up, really lifting, opening the chest, holding. And then come down gently, releasing that lower back and lifting the knees to help give it a nice stretch. Wonderful job. We are amazing. Our bodies are amazing. Send lots of love into your body while it works hard. And roll those shoulders back again. Going to move right back up into that pose. Pressing down with the left foot, down with the palms. Keeping that chest open, shoulders back. And send right leg out. And pump those toes. Just pumping, bringing in anything you need, sending out anything you don't want anymore. Beautiful. Right foot down. Lift those hips. Make sure they're staying fully engaged. You're keeping your abs engaged, your bottom engaged. Planting those palms, planting the right foot, sending left foot out, and pump that foot. I am powerful. I can release anything and everything that doesn't serve me. I choose to bring in light and love and beauty. Beautiful. And foot down, hips lifted. Roll those shoulders back. Nice and tall. Fully engage the bottom. Feel it. You can feel it's nice and tight. And then tighten that tummy. press arms into the mat. You're activating everything in your body except your neck. And one more time, breath of fire, where we're pressing up into the sky and pressing down into the earth. Beautiful. Releasing, pressing that back into the mat, lifting the knees, bringing the shoulders up to give yourself a hug, and pull those knees back to give that lower back a nice stretch. Beautiful. We're going to roll up, pressing up. Oh, how are we feeling? Pretty rockin' strong, right? We're going to sit up, angle back. We're going to be moving into our boat pose. We angle our back, bring up the knees, and then bring those feet up until we've got a nice horizontal to the mat place. Open the chest and the shoulders back and down. When you've got that figured out, then you can send the arms out to the sides and hold. No. If you can, straighten those legs. And just don't be messy. My daughter, it's 5:45 in the morning. She wants to paint her fingernails. Okay, so send those feet up into the sky. Arms forward. Holding. If you can get those legs even straighter, go for it. I have a hard time having them straight and releasing my hands at the same time. Every day I'm getting stronger. Every day you're getting stronger. You're going to keep working hard. I'm shaking. You might be shaking. You might be nice and steady. Just love your body wherever it's at. Do the best that you can. Every now and then, grab hold to give yourself some more balance. Letting go whenever you can. And if you need to stay holding, stay holding. Just love your body where it's at. Listen to what it needs. Okay, and release. Whew. And roll back up. So we're going to flatten that back, bring the shoulders back, open the chest, take it back a few more inches, lift those legs, find your balance. If you can, send them even straighter. Ooh. Sending those legs straight. And when you're ready, let go of the hands, sending them out. If you're focused, it's easier to keep them lifted. The shaking might decrease a bit. And release. Rolling back up. Nice and long spine. Send it back. Bring up the feet. Send out the arms. I'm going to keep mine bent this time and really focus just on holding this nice V shape. But if you can send yours straight up in the sky, more power to you. Oh, just think of those wonderful abs that we're building. The strength of our core really equates to the health of our life. So really, we want to have a strong core. We want to do as much as we can for these central muscles. They're so important. And it's worth all the effort. Beautiful. I'm going to come down. Whew. I'm going to send my legs up straight and bring them down. So you want to keep them as straight as you can. If that puts too much strain on your lower back, if it's just not ready, then we can bend them a little bit. But as much as we can, we want to keep them straight. So we're going to keep them together. Inhale, and as we exhale, we lift as we're pressing our abs down into the mat. And exhale fully. And then as you inhale, you bring them back. I do have to bend mine a little bit to keep my lower back safe until I get even stronger. So you guys listen to your body. I want you to follow your breath, not mine. So you're going to exhale as you come up, inhale as you come down. And when you come up, you'll bring your bottom just slightly off the mat. All right, feet down, arms up. Again, inhaling to reach. Exhaling as you come up. Reaching far, inhaling. Exhaling. Beautiful. I'm going to send my legs down flat. Fully reach both directions. Exhaling, coming up, reaching towards those toes. Inhaling, coming down. Exhaling, reaching toward those toes. Beautiful. Continue following your breath. Beautiful. This time staying up. Sitting up nice and tall. Roll those shoulders back, open the chest. Lean forward from the waist. Getting a nice bend forward. Reaching towards those legs, those feet. I'm going to bend my knees, grab my toes. And give myself a nice stretch, pressing my toes into my palms. Pull my back. Beautiful. Coming back. Stretching as far as you can in both directions. Sending your energy to wrap around the earth. Dissolving anything that doesn't serve you. Bringing back only light, only love. Health and vitality. All the good things that we need. Beautiful. Dropping those arms to the side. Dropping the feet. Resting in corpse pose, letting all that wonderful power and energy and healing find its place in your body. I invite you to stay in corpse pose as long as you would like. When you're ready, rolling up with that sitting position. I'm going to give my head a couple nice rolls. Roll that neck. And the other way. Beautiful. I invite you to close with just a moment of prayer, setting an intention for your day, expressing gratitude. I love you. I hope you have a wonderful day. Namaste.